Hey guys, in this video I will be recreating World of Warcraft magical plant from Druid Forest location Amirdrassil, and that's how it started. It was a normal day, I've been chilling a little bit, playing some World of Warcraft, flying around, slaying some mobs, but then I saw this. I felt in love with this nature gift. If I would be a plant, I would marry you. After some photo session with my beloved plant and getting enough references, I started planning the process for making it. My goal here is to do some practice and understand how it was made, so in the future I can easily do similar plants. And I absolutely don't wanna do any existing image projection to my texture and use other artist works as my base. That would be cheating and disrespectful. No, that's not our way. We're gonna paint every pixel by ourselves using Grayscale workflow, and I don't think we need any sculpts here. The model is pretty simple, so let's start. And now we are in Blender, starting with vertex and extruding more of them following the form of the plant from the reference, extruding some faces, adjusting the forms, following the reference, making everything look very nice. And here I decided to add more polys than the original one have, so we are not targeting for optimization, and I want everything to be smooth and nicely looking, adjusting the overall silhouette. But before we continue, hey, did you know that I do mentorship and hand-painted art courses, having full class of 20 plus people all the time? If you wanna be in my class, check the links in the description or just get some of my courses and level up yourself. And now we are doing same thing for other plant parts. So creating the vertex, extruding, and let's go. Extruding the faces, adjusting the forms, adjusting the silhouette. I also decided to add some lines in the middle, so to get even more interesting forms, more bumped ones. And then I unwrapped everything. It's super easy, just unwrap and it's almost done. I also mirrored some UV parts so everything looks the same and straight. And now we are in 3D code, and I'm starting with the soft brush and adding some very base colors to understand what's happening with our plants. A little bit of lighter colors and this yellow emissive one. Also moving here the reference so we can see what we are doing, and then I'm painting similar like on the reference, watching on the references and painting my stuff here. It's very nice thing for the practice. Just getting something very similar, but it's a base colors, very raw, and I think it's already pretty good. Just a bit more lighter color here, and I think we are done with this part. For the next stage I created a new layer, and this is gonna be our mask, and I'm painting it with the black, pure black color. So in future this is gonna be our alpha mask for the cutout shader that we're gonna use for the plant that will cut everything around. So the black color is alpha, and now we are getting some nice forms for our plant, making this really cool details. And doing this for all the plants, yeah. And now we already can see how close we are to the original one, yeah. and this stage helps a lot to get the idea of what you are doing and how the forms looks and where you need to paint in future. I'm doing the same for all the leaves we have. And if need, adjusting with the eraser tool. And I have created another one where it's our grayscale, the start of the grayscale paintings. I put it on soft white, and now we're going to paint these bevels around the leaves, making the dark and white areas, adding some depth to it. And in future I will change soft white to the overlay. I managed that it works better. And doing this with all the leaves and the smaller ones too, adjusting if need. And now I put it on overlay. Now you can see those details much better. Now adding on separate layer and this detail with soft brush, and also for other leaves too. So this is the grayscale we painted. And I want to add on separated layer some darker soft details. We need more depth, more cooking point, and same for other leaves too. And now we started to add the detailed painting to our plant with the grayscales, adding the line arts, blending the colors, and doing the final small polishing, adding highlights. This is the most time-consuming part, because we are adding all these small details, the pixel polishing, trying to do particles like we have on the reference. Doing the same for all the parts. I actually never did something indirectly this workflow. So this workflow been created while I've been trying to make this plant, and I spent almost a whole day making it, and I'm pretty happy with the results. For the next stage we are going to Photoshop, and I'm going to copy all the layers we had, make one layer of them, and the other ones I will put to a folder with the saves. So if something happens, we have all the saves here. And I also created one more layer, put it on color dodge using the soft brush, and we want to add this shiny effect like emissive, that in future will go to the emissive map. And then I'm adjusting it, don't want it to be straight, need some more interesting forms, so I do it also vertically, horizontally, adjusting very interesting details here and there, trying to get something similar like we have in the game. And I see that our colors are a little bit different, so I created another layer and adjusting our soft colors, the base colors, with additional like red and some greenish around. And now we are ready for the very final stage, adding some pattern. I'm using the standard brush we have in the 3D code, just putting those noise details around, then choosing the eraser tool with the similar brush and just adjusting them, trying to get some noise, just a random one, but it's pretty close like we have on the reference, maybe not one to one, but pretty close. And now we are back to Photoshop, and under our mask layer I created just a white color with the fill layer, and that's all, our mask is ready. Also added couple super simple soft brush paintings for our sparks that we're gonna use with the additive shader in Marmoset. And that's how I do the practice to get some art level ups. And please don't forget, a learning process should be fun. Hope you liked the video, thanks for watching, like, subscribe, peace.